party people. I have a lot to share with you today, a lot to do on my to-do list. Very first, I'm going to share a Target haul with you. I filmed it, and the video I filmed it for was just getting really long, so I'm gonna throw it into this one. It is a Target haul of all of the school supplies that I bought. Oh, can you believe it's back to school season already? Can we take a moment? This year is just crazy sauce. Okay, on my to-do list, oh my God, I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh wow, there's a lot to do. I have to put together some teacher gifts. I went the easy route this year, and maybe I'll explain more when I actually get the gifts. There are no gifts, spoiler alert. They're gift cards. Because I read a blog and it really like just sunk in. It was like, teachers don't eat the handmade cookies that you give them. It hurt my bones to read it. I know. Who doesn't want my cookies? And it also said like, teachers hate your candles. And I think it was just a disgruntled teacher. Anyway, the blog post basically said, don't get anything for your teacher except for a gift card, which, you know, I agree with. And our school does like a gift card thing where they get a certain percentage. Even though I didn't purchase it through that, that's okay. So anyway, short story long, I got them gift cards, but I found a really cute printable to attach them to make it just even more jazzed up than it already is. You can buy whatever you want with a gift card. Never a bad idea to give a gift card. All right, we have to go through the girls' desk drawers. They're a mess. You know what else is a mess? My life. My car is a mess. I want to, because we have to do the car line this year. Obviously, we can't be walking all around campus. And I don't want the people on the car line looking at my filthy car and judging me, okay? So we're gonna clean the carpets. It's about time to do that too. It's been a while. Also, the outside of the car in general is just filthy. So I'll either go through a car wash or I'll elicit some help from the family members. I'm not getting out there in a bathing suit to wash my car. No, thank you. All right, I wrote tires so gross, carpets nasty. Oh, we also, oh my gosh, Meredith is huge. She is 9 months old. I almost said 10 months old. I'm aging her. Please, not yet. She's 9 months old, so she's growing, you know. I have to go through her clothes again. I feel like I just did it, well, 3 months ago. Happens in a snap. I have to do that, and then I have a like baby haul of clothing to show you because I bought some clothes. I haven't washed them yet. I just stowed them away. So I'll show you everything that I got. I think that's everything. I don't want to overcommit. You know, we may make something in the kitchen. We probably will. But I don't want to promise you anything, okay? So let's get into the haul. Holy cow, it has been forever since I've done a haul video like this. I'm not gonna sit down the whole time. I'm probably just going to get everything out of the bags and then scan over it. It's mostly like school supplies, the boring pencils and all that kind of stuff. Even though Ticonderoga pencils, nothing boring about those suckers. And I will say, last time I went to Costco, went to buy some, guess who didn't have any Ponderosa pencils? Costco. So I had to splurge and get them at Target. Anyway, these are the two backpacks for my kiddos, for my girls. Wentworth will be having like a tote bag that is the same for every kid in pre-K3. Can you guess which child is getting which one? Oh, and of course my kids had to have the most expensive backpacks that Target sells. What? Hi kids, look over here. Backpacks for $14.99. But where are my kids? Over there, looking at the backpacks that are $44.99. What am I supposed to say? No? It's funny because I'm a mom and I can say no, but there's no fun in saying no. All right, I told you this wouldn't be long. Make it short. Oh, and bonus points for not needing any bags. I actually needed one bag because I went 2 separate times. But look at all of it. One trip wonder. Fit in one big basket right here. And bonus, I'm gonna throw this basket in my pantry. Maybe make it look a little bit more organized. Should I separate it by child? Though I'm not sure I'll be able to remember which child needs what. I'm gonna have to get their lists again. Oh, and I did have to order some supplies off of Amazon for Wentworth because they don't sell them at Target. The teeny tiny little bottles of glue, it's like a 1 ounce bottle of glue, so I assume they're literally like this big. And, oh, spring scissors, a couple more things. And while I was on Amazon, you would think, oh, Amazon, you can't really like impulse buy there. Well, you'd be incorrect because I did just that and I bought a romper. What? Who am I? You know what else I bought at Target? A weight. 2 pounds. I'm getting swole. All right, all right, all right. Crayola, Crayola rocks. Anyone play that game? No? You don't remember CD-ROM? All right, I'm old. All right, here is the haul as a whole. And who is pumped? It's like a rainbow of school supplies. Okay, so each of them needed a little something different, like depending on what kind of pencils. Oh, by the way, one of their classrooms suggested pre-sharpened pencils. You better believe I bought the unsharpened ones. I'm just gonna sharpen them my dang self and throw them right back in the box. I don't know how much it's gonna save me, 50 cents. I probably just should have bought them. And then I also bought some for home as well because these are really the best pencils. I mean, it's true what they say. The world's best pencil, it's not lying. They really are the easiest to sharp and the easiest to like write with. I can't explain it to you, okay? If you've never tried them, just stay away or otherwise you get sucked in. Twistable crayons, these are just about the coolest crayons. Erasable colored pencils. I will say these are pretty tricky to write with. We have tried different brands and it just doesn't matter. They're all pretty hard to write with. Normal colored pencils, by the way, these were like $4 and these were like 50 cents, okay? Thin tipped markers, a bunch of washable crayons, washable markers. I got 4 boxes. I think one is not washable, there you go. Couple pencil cases, one for Eleanor, one for Avelina. A folder with no prongs, couple comp books. Ooh, the good stuff. Avelina needed colored pens. So of course she got the fanciest stinking colored pens. I was like, wait, what does that mean, colored pen? She's like, you know, a blue pen. So I was thinking she's gonna get like the 25-cent pack of blue pens. She comes back with this. I kind of let them explore the back to school section. That's part of the whole experience, you know? Anyway, after she got these, I was like, man, if I'm buying her fancy pens, I should probably buy fancy pens. You know what she said? My teachers always have these and they're always so nice to write with. I was like, yeah, they're nice because they're $17 for one pen. They better be nice. Anyway, it actually wasn't a bad deal. It's probably like $6 for all of these, which quality is all I'm saying. That's why we went Crayola with most of our things because quality. But then again, if you're getting it for like a pre-K 3-year, he's probably just gonna break the crayon and tear the wrapper off anyway. So does quality actually matter? She needed some highlighters and then they were very specific about the type of erasers to get. So, did I say that right? Re-racer? So pink pearl erasers is what we went with. And then Avelina, a bonus, wanted some of these. I was like, girl, I want some of those too. Will you share a pack with me? Moving on down to Funky Town, we got a couple pair of headphones, one for Eleanor, one for Avelina. I think Avelina might still have a pair from last year, but it's always nice to keep a pair at home, especially, you know, we don't know if they're gonna be staying at school or coming home, so I would rather have both. But they use these for like technology classes, you know. I love technology. Does anyone remember that movie? Napoleon Dynamite? Come on. Always and forever. Man, Kip was like the best character. That's like what, such a classic movie. Okay. And then I decided to waste my money on this pop socket. What? A pop socket earbud holder? I don't even want to talk about it. We got some glue. Avelina went cheap with the Target glue. She was insistent on these. I was like, you want that jumbo thing just hanging out? And then these scissors, look how stinking cool those are. They're the UB brand, which I love this brand, but like the rainbow metallic on that, amazing. And then Eleanor has ice cream on her handle. And I think I can return these because I got the expensive like spring scissors off Amazon for Wentworth, but this is what Wentworth picked out and before we got the school supply list, so I think I can return those. Avelina's lunchbox, we have yet to get Eleanor's lunchbox. She's being pretty picky. She wants literally this print in a lunchbox, and I said, kiddo, I don't know if that exists. And then a Paw Patrol lunchbox for Wentworth. Oh, we also got him a Spider-Man water bottle. He's been using it, so there's no telling where it is. Also a 2-inch binder right there. And then my kids picked these out as if they need more things to hold all of their colored pencils. So these are just pencil holders, but like, how much was this garbage? It's more than magic. Well, it costs more than magic, I'll tell you that. And then a water bottle for, you guessed it, Eleanor. Oh wait, where's Avelina's? Hold on. Avelina went with this water bottle because, guys, it's aesthetic and she is so fancy these days. She wanted the one with a straw and I was like, well, what if it tips over? And I went with this one. I said yes to it because it seemed to close pretty well and it said leak proof on the label. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but I was like, you're gonna have to refill that during the day. Anyway, that's what she wanted, so again, I said yes. She's actually pretty easygoing when it came to school supplies. She saw this and really liked it, so I said, okay, even though we have like 7 other thermoses, throw it in. She really likes Madras lentils and she, you know, hot food. So I foresee her bringing a lot of thermoses in her lunchbox. And then she wanted a pencil sharpener just to have in her little pouch so she didn't have to get up and disrupt the class every time she needed to sharpen the pencils. And then this is Mom's back to school haul. I will say we did not have to buy like any tissues or cleaning products, the school supplies, all of that. And in years past, for especially pre-K3 and first grade, they've always furnished all of the supplies, but I assume now because of COVID, they are, you know, keeping supplies specific to each child, which is why we needed to buy a little more, so I'm all for it. All right, school supplies over here. I got some hand wash, you guys. This is, Alex actually requested this, so does Eleanor. Everyone washes their hands by my bathroom sink, and who can blame them because I have this by my bathroom sink. It is the raw sugar moisture loving hand wash, but here's the kicker: watermelon and fresh mint. Oh my gosh, the scent lingers and you will not be disappointed. I was 5 seconds away from buying the body wash, but I remembered I have body wash. I don't need any right now, so I didn't want to overload myself with clutter. But next time I need body wash, you better believe I'm getting the watermelon and fresh mint. It's delicious. I was out of this. I needed some more astringent. And then I got a couple cleaning products. You know, I'm getting my life together, so I thought, I'll get some stainless steel cleaner. This is the Method brand, and in the past, I've gotten a different brand, and for how much you get, God, it's really not that great of a price. But this stuff does work really well. Stainless steel cleaner and polish. Normally, I just use any kind of cleaner on my fridge, but I figure since I'm an adult and I have nice things, I should probably treat them nicely. It's what I tell my kids. If you want nice things, you have to treat your things nicely. And finally, I got this all-purpose cleaner. It is bamboo scented. You guys, the yellow one, I've seen a few people talk about it on Instagram. I think it's called Citron. That's the scent. Oh my gosh. So I used to love that scent, and then I got pregnant and had really, really terrible morning sickness. So now that scent reminds me of that time, and I smelled it in the store and I was like, oh God, I can't do it. So I went with this one. It's bamboo. Let me get another sniff. Those chemicals right in my nostrils. Yeah. That's nice. All right, so I'm gonna have them come in and pack up their backpacks and make sure they have everything they need ready to go. Okay, so I have to tell you, I'm like staring at it, so I feel like I need to tell you. I set up a couple of like fall Halloween decorations for something on Instagram. And if this doesn't make you happy, like I don't even know what does. You know what I mean? The gnome with the poison. Ah, my favorite. Over here, a bunch of hocus pocus. I don't care what anyone says about hocus pocus being overdone. It's totally not. I don't even get, it's like my favorite movie of all time. Okay, we have all the school supplies over here, so I'm gonna grab one scoundrel. The other scoundrel is at her cousin's house, so we're gonna put her backpack together. Easy as pie. Oh my gosh, and I forgot to mention, Eleanor needs a yoga mat for her classroom. I assume they're gonna be doing a lot of outdoor work, even in the fall and winter. You guys know it's Florida, like it doesn't get too cold here, so they're outside a lot, and I feel like this is, you know, something for that. They also do yoga in their school, which is pretty amazing. I also bought her a mat before I bought myself a mat. I miss the gym so much, I don't even want to talk about it. Speaking of Amazon, gift cards came in, but I'm gonna print out the cute little card that I'm gonna shove them in, and I'll show you that. I also got these spring scissors for him. I think we only needed one, but I bought a few. I think this is a pack of 4. Here they are. It's a pack of 3, and it looks like they come with a bunch of like cards to like cut stuff out. That is pretty awesome. So I'll link those below. Apparently they're the best. You know what else is the best? We were instructed to buy this, I think it's a clay set, like Play-Doh things. So I don't know, it seems pretty cool. And then these glues, like, aren't these the cutest little bottles of glue you've ever seen in your entire life? They're like Meredith size. I think we only needed to buy a few of these, but it was either a pack of 6 or for just a few dollars more, it was a pack of 12. So I went big, and I figured if anyone else, you know, didn't have the chance to buy them or doesn't have Amazon or something like that, then we can share along, you know? And the best purchase is this romper. I'm gonna have to try this guy on. We're going through her supply list, making sure she has everything. Meredith, do you want some school supplies? We're getting everything packed here nicely in her pencil box, also packing up her backpack, and we realized we made a mistake and got some graph paper here. Apparently it's a comp book with 5 squares per inch, quad ruled. Who wants that? Meredith. This is the free printable I found on Pinterest, so I'm just gonna print it up real quick. Isn't it so stinking cute? Here they are, all finished. Don't they look so good? I actually printed them up on like normal sized paper because cardstock won't go through my printer, so I just took it upon myself to make some extra work. And these are the envelopes that the cards came in, so I thought they look kind of fancy, so I'm just gonna leave them right there and then have the kids sign their names. I bought one for each classroom, which has multiple teachers, so I really amped up the budget. But I figured these would be more appreciated than, I don't know, socks, which is what I normally get them. Okay, come on, let's go clean your drawer out. Ah, you've taken some steps. You're so big. We're gonna clean out Meredith's drawer, get rid of all of the clothes that no longer fit her, and behind me are a pile of clothes that do fit you, because you're so big. It's so sad to me that these don't fit her anymore, because they're like so cute and I feel like she barely wore them.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. The fuck's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by. Someone save me for I pass out. I'm too lonely to be done. I'm a drink at this place. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, don't it? Why am I the only one who's left in the rain?
All right, we've tidied things up a bit, got rid of the clothes that no longer fit her, and by gotten rid of, I mean just put them on the floor in a pile. And you're a big helper, aren't you? Whoa, you hear that thunder? And the thunder rolls. I love it. Anyway, this is the baby haul. Oh my gosh, super cute items. You guys know I went to Once Upon a Child for all of them because you just can't beat the price. These bodysuits, they have like a mom's club at my Once Upon a Child. And every month they give you like a free gift. This month, I had no idea. I went for bodysuits for Meredith so she could sleep in them, like long sleeved ones. And I found a few and I brought them up. 3 free ones. Hey, Eleanor. Where was I? 3 free bodysuits. Sometimes they give away like a free book or a free outfit. It's probably like, I don't know, $5 value, but it's still something, like they don't have to do that, so it's super nice, love it. Pretty much everything about Once Upon a Child, so I got a couple of onesies that were short sleeved, and then these 2 are long sleeved, and they're just in great condition, and I love the little print. And then what I really went for were sleepers. So this one was $3.50. And I don't know, it's just like a lightweight material, but still keeps her warm at night. You know, moving on. It's kind of boring. Hence, I got some really cute outfits. I could not contain myself. Like, can you even? With this little outfit, it was a splurge at $6.50. And I actually think I got a discount on all of these because I also got clothes for my girls. And they have a point system, so I have racked up enough points to get 20% off, so bonus! Anyway, I just love the detail on this. I asked if they had it in my size. It was a big no-go. I also got this little number, just a cute little summer dress. Do you hear that thunder? It's real time, okay? And then it came with some little bloomers. Also, this cute little number, it's more of like a tunic style with some bloomers. Loved the print, $4.50 too. But again, I'm pretty sure I got 20% off. But just giving you a reference of like how much an outfit cost, $4.50, y'all. I mean, it's insane. At Target, that would be at least $14.99. And then a romper. Oh wait, I still have to try my romper on. Okay, I'll do that next. $4.50 for this cute printed romper. I also got a couple of shirts over there. They were $2.50 each. What? $2.50 each. And then I got a pair of shorts just because she doesn't have that many shorts, so there goes that. And then 3 more up here. I could not say no to this little gem. Actually, I think it's backwards. Oh, just as sweet this way. A cute little dress and then a nice little white shirt underneath. And I think it was $4.50. Heck yeah. And then, I live for cute toddlers and rompers, babies and rompers. Because, you know, they should do this with adult rompers. Put buttons at the bottom. Why haven't they done that yet, okay? Can we start a petition? $4.50 for that one, and then this one, ooh, a splurge, $5.50, but this print is just so darling, and the brand is Gap, so a lot of these brands are like top notch. I'm sorry, where has this romper been my entire existence of living? It is like the perfect romper. It covers everything, and reading all the reviews, I almost got a size larger, but I would say stay true to size. Like the top fits, the bottom fits. What kind of dimension am I living in over here? I'll link it below if you're interested. And I know it's fall, so some people may be looking more toward fall clothing, but listen, summertime lasts all year long in Florida. Do you know what I mean? All right, I'll give you a good look on the back. How does it look? How's it looking? Vogue, Vogue, Vogue. Strike a pose, strike a pose. All right, in all seriousness, I think I'm gonna wear this every day. I love it. I might even go back and order more color. They had different colors. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm doing it. Hold on, I missed one very important detail. Pockets, 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 pockets. It has pockets. Oh my, now this is like, on a scale of, do I need this or do I absolutely need this? I would say it is irrefutably, you need to put this in your Amazon cart right away. I just referenced my checklist. You know how I've been saying like, oh, it's thundering. It's starting to rain. Does this count as a car wash? It does in Florida, I'll say that. I don't think the rain's gonna get that dirt off. Breaking news, I just went on Amazon to order another romper. Yeah, I'm that obsessed. The quality of this thing is like outrageously good for the cost. So I'm ordering another color and guess what I saw? You'll never guess. You'll never guess. They have some with pants. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave a link. All right, now we're going to tackle this desk situation. It's where my kids do their homework. It's where they did their virtual schooling, and I haven't peeked on it since they got out of school in June. So what kind of skeletons are hiding? There's actually a missing monitor. We're getting it fixed at the shop right now. So what we really need to tackle are these drawers. This is Eleanor's, so I feel like it's just gonna be full of masterpieces. Avelina's over here. I think most of Eleanor's stuff has spewed over into here because she had a different space she was doing virtual learning at. Ooh, a ring light.
This is what I used for when I had Minecraft. The pen!
Oh, yeah. Well, Wentworth opened up this side. What'd you find?
My notebook. Why the Easter Bunny had a pencil?
Why does the Easter Bunny have a pencil? That's a good question, dude. All right, so we're gonna tackle this next.
It's called the
Let's
back.
do it.
It's called the back. Let's do it in a hole.
I could be driving to your place, but now the ground is shaking. Could be a phase, but it feels like it will never go away until we make up. I can't be myself. I never knew how much I needed you. It should have been you. Another time, another place, I just know. It could have been you. What a crime and what a shame to let you go. Sometimes I just don't know what to do, 'cause it should have been you. Wrapped around your arms instead of being lonely. It should have been you. Another time, another place, I just know. You could have been the one who made me feel home. What a crime and what a shame to let go. Ooh, it should have been you. Another time, another place, I just know. You could have been the one who made me feel at home. What a crime and what a shame
All right, here's Eleanor's drawer. Looks a touch better, don't you think? She's just got her pens, pencils, some random stuff, and a folder of her artwork. I just slapped one in the front cover of it. It's one of the ones with like the clear plastic sheet. And then Evelina's drawer over here, she organized notebooks, more notebooks, some scrunchies, I guess, her ring light, all the good stuff. Remember what it looked like before? Ah, so much better. Am I right? Yay, Meredith! You gonna help with school supplies some more? We're gonna go through Eleanor's school supplies and put them all together. Oh, Meredith. Eleanor's things are good to go. Well, for now. She still needs a composition book, but you guys know I got the wrong one. And I think that's it.
No, my water bottle.
Oh, your water bottle. Oh my gosh. And we ordered a lunchbox for Eleanor. It should be in today around 2 to 4. I just referenced my checklist. I almost forgot. We have to clean the car out. Bad news / good news. Our carpet cleaner is broken. Alex ordered a piece like a week ago, so it should be in soon, but it's not in right now. So instead of doing that, we're going to whip up these granola bars, and actually not even these. I got this Magnolia cookbook off of Amazon for like pennies compared to what they are selling it at Target, and I have bookmarked all of the recipes I want to try. Notice how they're all in the back. That means mostly desserts. Oh my gosh, I actually forgot about this one. It's on my meal plan for this week, and I kept looking on Pinterest like, where is it? Well, it's not on Pinterest. It's on here. Look at me, having recipe books and stuff. Am I an adult? Oh my gosh. Okay, another day, another day. Waiting for Brownie Friday. These are all the things that I have bookmarked. Okay, finally, chewy granola bars. Joanna Gaines, you have done it again. So let me see if I have everything that I need. It looks like, well, it doesn't matter. Let's just whip them up. You know what I'm just like itching to throw up right now are my fall decorations. Do you guys have those up yet? I feel like August is a little early to have them up, even though we're like halfway through the month here. Oh my gosh, whoa. I want to throw up even more, as I showed you earlier, the Halloween decoration. I cannot wait. Can't wait for that. What I also can't wait for are these chewy granola bars. Oh, I don't have any mini chocolate chips. Am I gonna need those? I do. Not too bad. Got normal size, so that's what we're gonna use. Also got some oatmeal, almonds, shredded coconut, brown sugar, a vanilla bean. Really, Joanna Gaines? Vanilla extract will suffice for us normal folk. Okay, and then we have almonds, butter, honey, cherries. But except for cherries, I have raisins, so we're gonna use that. $3.25. My oven. Come on. Success. All right, I don't know why I'm getting the sheet pan out already. I don't even know if we need a sheet pan. Oh man. Spread the oats and almonds on the pan and bake. Bake until fragrant. Listen, this is getting too fancy for me. Really? Fine. 2 cups of oats. We're doing heaping cups here. Actually, we're doing heaping half cups, so this is probably more like 3 cups of almonds. You gonna dump that? And then a cup of almonds, shredded almonds, but I'm almost to the last of my bag, so I'm just gonna dump the rest in. Oh, I think this is why you're supposed to read recipes before you start them. This is pretty extensive, okay? You're supposed to bake this for 10 minutes, then add the cherries, bake it some more. Not the cherries, the coconut. Oh, you guys. Oh, you guys. Now they're asking for me to pull out a heat pan, a saucepan, and heat something up in it. Joanna Gaines, it's nice to meet you. Just too many steps for some granola bars. I can go to Costco. All right, here we go, saucepan. All right, all right, all right, all right. Where's the cap to this? Losing my mind. Where does it go? Into the saucepan, you need a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of honey. Perfect. 3 tablespoons of butter, and some salt. We're gonna heat that up, and then I hope it's almost done. Oh wait, vanilla goes in here too. I'm so fancy. What's next? Refrigerate for at least 2 hours? Joanna Gaines. Joanna Gaines.
Joanna Gaines.
Okay, here we are, mixing. A bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Now I understand all those no-bake granola bar recipes, but is this technically a no-bake? You're baking all the ingredients separately, kind of? Who knows? While I have you here, and we're already talking about Amazon so much, I ordered another can opener off Amazon. So we've had this for, I don't know, 12 years or so, and it's been amazing to us, but it's starting to get dull. We can't lift the corners off of cans. It's like a safety. There's like no sharp edges and stuff. So we ordered this one. It's like a new model. I had to figure out how to use it and all this stuff. That's the brand. It's like the Rolls Royce of can openers, apparently, according to the price.
It looks like the same thing.
It does look like the same thing, but it's a little bit different. It's a newer model.
It's a newer model? Why do you call that a new model?
It's a newer model. Why don't you have a shirt on, dude? Anyway, I don't think I finished. Highly recommend. It's a great can opener. There it is. There are the bubbles. So I guess you're supposed to cool this for 10 minutes. And if you actually put a vanilla bean in there, you go ahead and take that out. All right, here it is. Looking all nice. I'm using my fancy dough whisk because everything else in this recipe seems to be fancy. And you know what? It is worth it to toast them because holy cow, it sure smells fancy. Okay, now you add a cup of shredded coconut. What was I saying about this shredded coconut? You need a cup of it. I'm pretty sure I had more than a cup, but I didn't want to leave a little bit in the container, which doesn't make sense. I guess I'd rather have none than some. Anyway, you throw this back in the oven for a good 5 minutes here. I just pulled it out. Can you tell a difference in color? They look nice and toasty and golden, and they smell divine. All that coconut smells really good. So we're just gonna toss it into a bowl. And you know, oh goodness, almost forgot about the raisins. You need 1.5 cups of raisins. I'm just gonna do a good couple handfuls right here. I'm sure you can leave these out if you don't like raisins. And really, they're supposed to be cherries. I'm just gonna give that a toss. Nature's candy right there. I'm gonna be fancy with this too. Grab the dough whisk. I'm just oozing fanciness. And then you pour this right over top. Is that all the ingredients? I'm pretty sure I got it all, right? And you give this a good mix. And it says to use parchment paper, but I don't have that, so I'm just gonna use some cooking spray to coat the bottom. It smells really good. And just like with any trail mix, or what is this, granola bars, you can add anything that you like or want to it. If I make this again, I'm kind of making this like for the kids, but if it was for me, I would add all of the nuts and all of the dried fruit. Not that we have much more in our pantry. I need to go food shopping. Press it down and then let it cool for 2 hours in your fridge. I feel like Alton Brown right now. Well, this looks absolutely delicious. Thank you, Joanna Gaines. I will say it didn't really take that long, and I hope it was worth the effort. We're gonna find out in 2 hours. You guys, you didn't remind me the best part. The chocolate chips. I was supposed to mix these into the batter. I think, what is it, 1/2 cup into the batter or half the amount? I don't remember, but I'm just gonna shove them right on top and call it a stinking day. How about that? Okay, how does that look? Better? Worse? It's whatever. I don't think they're pressed in enough. I figured you may be interested to see what I'm making for dinner. I'm always interested to see what people are eating for dinner. I meal planned and I thought about going grocery shopping today, but it just didn't work out. Maybe I'll go tomorrow. Needless to say, we're at the bottom of the barrel here in our kitchen, in our home. So I had to hit the freezer. Too late to get a freezer meal out. There's no time to thaw it out or cook it or whatever. So here's what I came up with. We've had these in our pantry. They're gnocchis. I had frozen sausage I just cut up and I'm just boiling it just because I'm boiling everything else. And then I've got some broccoli. I might get 2 bags of this. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'll get 2 bags of that because that's, ooh, it's hot. That's the most important thing in the dish, and dinner is served. I might add, like, of course, some Italian seasoning or something just to really jazz it up, but I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, I also made a salad over here. Oh, Meredith's ready to dive in. And I tried to get a picture before we shoved our faces full of food. Oops, Wicked's playing on the good old Goog machine. Because I knew you. Hi, Meredith. For good. Alright, anyway. Boon We're just over here hanging out. Oh, Meredith, you got some Legos? Hi. All right, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me today and watching me prep for school. Oh, granola bars, that's a good school snack. It's a good lunch snack. Am I doing school lunches again this year? I get that question a lot. I don't know. Time will tell. Maybe you should subscribe. Stick around and see what's gonna happen. Ooh, a little cliffhanger for you. Really reeling you in with that, aren't I? Anyway, if you want to subscribe, put a little happy in your day. I'll see you next time. Bye.